Hi, my name is Quinton Shoup. I'm one of the captains of Chumash Fire. We have Lauren McDermott. He's also one of the captains of Chumash Fire. And the questions come up of what we do and why we do it, what entails a job as a cultural resource specialist, task for operations to avoid the cultural resources or identify them for the team for avoidance and mitigation. For instance, Lauren's given documentation, records of where stuff might be and a path of where they want to go. So on his initial assignment, surveying what he needs to do in open access roads, he'll come through beforehand, identify any type of resource that we have, cultural, natural, any water source that's there, and go ahead and bring them to the team for avoidance or mitigation, and we can kind of control that as we go.
They bring in these specialists and they have their specialty in this one area, but then they get tunnel vision, they're worried about that one specific thing. But us as cultural specialists, we're worried about the whole landscape because it all connects together.
This is our tribal logo, represents a San Ynez reservation for the folks. We do have a symbol of universal colors that are on there with a turtle in the middle. We carry EMTs, we carry firing, we have suppression items, qualifications on the red cards for different tasks. The benefits that we have is we can go from suppression to cultural resource protection, to mitigating a cultural site or a value at risk that we don't want to put a dozer through. We can line it with hose. Even a structure that has a house, a cave, a value at risk that we want to protect without bulldozing it, without it burning through. This gives us options to come up with mitigations measures. We're noticing the flagging that's up here and a couple more back there in the little trail right here. We decided to follow it up just to see what we can see. And Lauren discovered the rock circle that we see right here, so we want to acknowledge it and take the time to figure it out and see what we can see and what's associated with the circle by looking at different symbols of where the doors are, where the altars are. Well, what time of season is it now? Personally, looking at it, you're looking at your four directions here. You have your northeast, southwest. Obviously, somebody put an altar there to the east, which to me would represent the east spring. This isn't spring, this is now summer. So to me, your altar should be back here. So either they missed a ceremony or someone didn't show back up, or it's not Chumash traditional like we run, because it would be over here.
Coming out here, it's a pretty big honor just to kind of come out here and protect all the stuff that we have and all the stuff that was used prior to us. And like, there's a lot of uses for a lot of stuff out here that people are unaware of. So a lot, it might just look like a bush to you, but it has importance to different people. So
we come upon a sweat lodge, a ceremonial area. So we want to take this area and totally go ahead and not only flag off our location, we'll give it a buffer about 50 feet out, so we won't come with an impact, and we'll propose a different route to go around this, and we'll avoid the whole area for ceremonies for the folks that operate this. It's not that we can't come through and do our work in that specific area, but just notify us that, hey, we have something in the area to identify. And we'll show folks as needed as come, the divisions, the chiefs, heavy equipment bosses, task force leaders. That way they're aware too, and we can all protect this together. When we leave and we come back out of here for our suppression repair, we'll do the same thing, pull our flagging, leave this area untouched, and then we'll just kind of back out with the team and leave it as is.